Hey guys, this is Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today I've got Carl from Redline Lacrosse in with me.
Hey guys, Carl Stark here with Redline Lacrosse. How's it going?
And today we're just going to be discussing Redline Lacrosse shafts and having a little discussion with Carl. Alright, so tell me a little bit about what Redline Lacrosse is.
Alright, Redline Lacrosse is a brand new stick manufacturing company. We're out of Minnesota, and we're working with carbon and Kevlar to make custom sticks for the type of player, not just the position.
I really like that idea, and I also like that you guys are, you can see here on the shafts it says made in the USA, so I love that considering we're a made in the USA product.
Yep, and it's all domestic products, so we buy everything locally as well.
Yeah, I love that. So you guys make carbon Kevlar shafts. That's obviously something that's really popular, and you guys are one of the newest players in the game. Can you tell me about what makes your shafts different from some of the other carbon shafts on the market?
All right, just not to give up too much, but we have a pretty unique reverse manufacturing process that allows us to really dictate the flex, dictate the rigidity of the stick, and kind of control all the characteristics for a player.
Gotcha, awesome. All right, so here we've got the M4 carbon shaft, which is the line that they have out right now. Can you tell me a little bit more about the M4 line?
Yeah, so the M4 line is a good transition stick for somebody who's traditionally used a wood or an alloy shaft. It has more of a uniform flex throughout. It's lightweight. It's going to have the same characteristics of the sticks that you're used to. It's not going to be too much of a dramatic leap to the carbon world.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like your all-purpose. Anyone can use it, pick it up and use it. Won't be too much of a change, but it does have that flex and that lightness, and it won't bend or break quite as easily as your alloy shaft.
Correct.
All right, I really like that. It's a really good way to enter in the carbon market. All right, so right now you guys got the M4 line out. What are some of the other lines you have coming out soon? Can you tell us a little about new products?
We actually have another line that's out already. It's called the X32. It's a face-off stick that we've worked with Greg Redline of the Lizards to come out with. Greg, Jerry, and Chris have given us their feedback on what they want for a face-off stick. And so we've got a high flex point. So when you're working to get the ball, the stick is actually going to deflect a little bit and give you some spring-loaded force to help you pull that ball out. Another stick that we'll have out soon, and you guys might have seen on our Twitter or Instagram, is J-Card's attack stick. So this stick is developed for an outside shooting attackman. It's got a little bit more flex up through the top region of the stick, and it's rigid down at the bottom. So for that player who has a little bit more time and room and brings their hands down, and they're really torquing their body, it's going to hold back a little bit and give you a little bit more snap on your shot and increase some speed.
Gotcha. So by moving the flex point, you've got your hands down here. There's no point of the shaft flexing in this region. You want to flex up here where you're going to be, cranking with your torque.
Correct. You don't want to lose anything between your hands. You don't want to lose any power.
Right. I really like that, and I like the idea of the face-off specific stick. I think I know a lot of my fans feel like the face-off position is something that's often overlooked by gear companies, and it's such a niche position.
Absolutely.
People don't usually focus on it.
Absolutely. Another guy that we're working with is John Geegan, and he's a goalie, and so we're working to make a couple of goalie specific shafts as well.
I like that idea a lot. It's nice. All right, so I really like the feel of this shaft. I like my shafts to have just a little bit of grip, not that smooth alloy texture. Can you tell me a little bit more about what the grip is like on the Redline shafts?
Yeah, so we have a true grip technology that we use, that we coat the sticks with, that really helps for when you're moving your hands. It helps to decrease that friction, as well as when you're gripping and you're taking a shot. It's not gonna move in your hands as much. And it's not an adhesive, so it's not something that's going to peel off or anything like that.
Right.
So it stays.
So it's nice and durable, and I like the idea of just a light texture like this is. I really like the feel of this because I don't want something that's going to tear my gloves up while I'm playing or make it hard to move my hand, but still give you a little grip when you want to pull on it.
Yeah. The idea is to have something that's smooth yet functional.
Yeah, I really like that balance. So I made the move from smooth alloy shafts recently, so I went to something exactly like this, something that wasn't too textured, but really perfect for me. You can play with it in the rain, but still play with it in the dry. I don't want to have two sticks, and it's kind of the perfect balance. So I really like this texture.
Right.
All right, so I see you got this one kind of color customized, which I really like since we do all our mesh in all kinds of different colors. It's cool. People like to match up their shafts and their mesh and their heads. So how can you? What kind of color customization options are on the Redline shafts?
All right, so we can do quite a bit for customizations. As you guys can see behind us, we got a lot of colors in stock. Check out our website, redlinelacrosse.com/customize, and we got an interactive tool where you can kind of change up the different colors. You can change the color of the small stripe versus the large stripe, as well as the red line, and then the accents, so where it says M4 carbon and made in US. One cool thing that we're doing with our athletes is we're bringing out a signature series. So we're going to work with each one of our athletes to have a custom colorway just for the athlete, and it'll also say their name at the bottom of the stick. And so you know, if you've ever done a clinic or worked with any of our athletes and you want to get their stick, you know, you can go online and find that.
I like that idea a lot, and I see you've got a nice professor in here with a really solid string job. I know my fans are really going to like that, so we might have to hook you up with something a little better than that for your next stick.
Not in the mesh game.
Or maybe teach you how to do it. I don't know. Watch a couple of the videos. It can help you out. All right, so you mentioned you've got, you know, your sponsored players, and you're going to do the signature shaft series for the players, and I see a pretty cool custom one back here. Can you tell me a little bit more, you know, about the players and their shafts and, you know?
Yeah, we got this candy cane stick for J-Card. So we have athletes on both sides of the board. We have Canadian and American athletes. Our athletes go from NLL guys to MLL guys to NALL, down to just men's league athletes. So you can actually check us out. Check out the On the Road series. I'm dotting across the U.S. this summer, working with some of our athletes and doing videos. And check us out online, redlinelacrosse.com/teen, and you can see updates for all of our athletes. For example, one of our athletes, Dan Hetler, in Boston, him and his buddies are starting the Pink Whales Foundation. It's a new organization that's helping generate money for charity. So we're really excited to work with them, and we're going to be actually coming out with a custom shaft that will donate money to the Pink Whales Foundation. As well as, you know, everybody's seen it online. We're excited to be sponsors with you for the Face Off Academy.
Yeah, we love working with the Face Off Academy. I know a lot of Face Off guys love our 20mm mesh, and I think it'll work really well with the Face Off specific shafts. And we love working with Jerry and Greg and all of them with the Face Off Academy. So it's been cool seeing them out there with the mesh and also with the shafts, teaching all the young kids. And we'll have some video from them pretty soon.
Yeah, turnaround has been phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out redlinelacrosse.com for more information and to customize a Redline shaft. Thanks for Carl for being here.
Hey, thank you guys for your time. Thanks for checking out the video. Again, like you said, check us out online, Twitter, Instagram. Check you guys later.